body bags where horror lies.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 35 here on Body Bags. I am your host, Moodz616, and thank you once again for dropping in on this Sunday. Alrighty, guys, so it's week 35, and it is also the first week of our foreign horror-themed month. So for the next month, we are going to be reviewing all foreign horror films, which is such a fucking cool idea. Absolutely looking forward to this month and everyone else's reviews. So the movie that I chose is actually a film from Argentina, and it's released by Art Exploitation Films. These guys have been putting out, from what I've heard, this is actually the first film I've seen from this label, but from what I've heard, like, the other films have been really fantastic and stuff. I've heard nothing but good things about the company, so I was really intrigued about this one. I read the synopsis on it, and it sounded cool, so I really wanted to check it out. I think it originally came out in Argentina in 2011. It's a brand new release. It just came out in 2014 here in Region 1. So, anyways, the title of the film is Memory of the Dead. Now, when I first saw the title of this film, I actually thought it was going to be a zombie film, but it is not a zombie film whatsoever. So getting into the plot of this one, it centers around your main character, Alicia. She has just recently lost her husband, Jorge, which was a very tragic, sudden death, really affected her deeply and stuff. So anyways, about 49 days after the day of his death, she has gathered Jorge's closest friends and stuff out at her country home for a day of mourning, and actually to read off his final letter that was written to her. And so that everyone can just, celebrate his death and stuff like that. So the film starts out with basically her reading off this letter and stuff. And the way the film is done, like the opening scene of reading the letter and stuff, it's just so dramatic and very, very well done and stuff. You really get to feel, her pain and stuff, and everyone else that was really close to Jorge and stuff. But what everyone doesn't know is that Alicia actually has kind of like an alternative motive, basically, for the guests, and what a day of mourning might turn into is pretty much a nightmare for all the guests there and stuff. They have no idea what's in store for them. So, but yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the plot right there because I can't really say anything else about the movie. So, but yeah, so my thoughts on this one. Fucking awesome movie. This was fantastic. I can't reveal too much about the movie because, there's certain things that you just can't say about the film. But basically what it is that, all these people that are brought to the house are people that truly had loved Jorge and stuff. So what Alicia believes is that, with the love of everybody in the house, she believes that it can actually resurrect Jorge from the dead, right? With the love of all these certain people and stuff like that. But of course, these people have no idea what's in store for them. But the film itself is absolutely brilliantly shot. This movie is executed so well. Cinematography is fantastic. The character and the character development is really awesome. You get to learn certain things about every one of the characters throughout the film, and it all does come together at the end. So everything does actually make sense. Mixed with really great effects. It has some CG in it, but it's so well done. It blends in perfectly. You don't really notice it doesn't take you in. It doesn't take you out of the film at all, which is brilliant. The performances and acting and stuff was awesome. Alicia, the main character, she did a great job. She's very believable in every one of the scenes. Very dramatic. It's got some really kind of dark comedy. It's very easy to kind of overlook that and stuff too. Because it is subtitled, maybe the translation's not exactly perfect to us. So, but by no means a comedy at all. This is a very serious toned film. You can tell the director was very inspired by films like The Evil Dead and stuff. There's even some shots that are kind of like a homage to The Evil Dead and stuff. But it's a demon film. Basically, all these demons and stuff get resurrected and kind of come back to do certain things to these characters and stuff, which is not really given that much away, but just fantastic. There's some really nasty parts in this too with gore. It's not overly gory, it's really bloody. There's some really fucking cool parts. I always stress enough that anything to do with eyes and teeth always makes me cringe. There's this one scene in this film that, holy shit, man. I was cringing a little bit. But yeah, I really liked the way this movie was structured and the development of it. Like, the cinematography was fantastic. The set pieces were beautiful. The editing was awesome. The acting was great. Everything about this movie was just phenomenal in my opinion. And I really did like how, at times it almost felt like it was almost like an anthology in a way. Because it would really explore the characters in certain scenes and, go into their demons and what's going on in their, in their past lives and stuff, in almost like separate scenes and stuff. And I really liked that structure because you really got to feel for the characters and what was going on. And then when the end comes, it really fucking brings everything together. And the very end of the film has a very interesting twist, which I think might throw off some people. Me personally, I thought it was different and very, very cool. This movie was fresh, man. It was really well done. I think that this director definitely has a big future ahead of him. I'm not exactly 100% sure what else he's done, but this is a great start if this is one of his first films. It's fantastic. I highly, highly recommend everything about this movie. It was awesome. So if I had to rate this one, I'd definitely give it probably like a 9 out of 10. There wasn't really that much wrong with this. I fucking love the tone of this film. I love the fact that it was so serious. I remember reading, even like the back of it even says that it has like mixed humor and stuff. And I don't really see a lot of it, to be honest. There's some pretty shocking parts in this movie too that, I don't know, just would totally, maybe it's meant to be black comedy, but I don't know. It's really hard to say. But Memory of the Dead, this is my first viewing of an exploitation film, and I'm really looking forward to checking out the other ones because this is fucking awesome. Really, really great film. So everybody go out and check this out. It sucks I can't really say a whole lot more about the movie, but it's got some really cool twists and turns and a really cool idea for a movie, actually. It's not the most original, type of idea, but the way it all comes together is pretty damn cool. So, but yeah, Memory of the Dead, definitely check this out. Fucking awesome film from Argentina. And that is going to do it for week 35 here on Body Bags. Stay tuned for Danny's review tomorrow. In case you guys didn't notice, we actually started this theme month on the first day of the month, so it's going to play out right to the end of the month. So, but yeah, I will be back next week with another foreign horror review, and I got another good one up next week. So, anyways, guys, I'll check you then. Moodz616 signing off. Peace out, guys.